The ancient lands of Judea and Galilee were filled with small villages, dusty roads, and fields of olive trees. Life moved slowly in these communities. Families worked the land. Fishermen cast their nets into the waters of the Sea of Galilee. Travelers walked the long roads between towns. But in this world, there were also those who lived far from the comfort of home, those afflicted with leprosy. In the ancient Jewish law, diseases of the skin were taken with great seriousness. The book of Leviticus instructed priests to examine such conditions carefully. If someone was declared unclean, their life changed immediately. They could no longer live among the people. They were required to remain outside the village boundaries. Their clothing was torn, their hair was left unkempt, and if anyone approached, they were required to call out a warning: unclean, unclean. It was a life of separation, a life without touch, without family gatherings, without worship in the synagogue. For many, it was a living exile. The Gospel of Matthew tells us that one day, after teaching a great crowd on a hillside, Jesus began to descend toward the villages of Galilee. People followed him along the dusty path. They had listened to his words with wonder. Some believed he spoke with authority unlike any teacher they had heard before. Others were curious. Rumors had already begun to spread through the countryside. Stories of healings, stories of hope. As Jesus walked, the crowd moved with him. Then suddenly someone appeared along the road. At first, people may have stepped back. The man's clothing was worn. His skin showed the marks of disease. It was a leper. Ordinarily, he should have stayed far away, but instead he came closer. The crowd likely reacted with alarm. Parents pulled children aside. Some stepped back in fear, yet the man continued forward. Then he came before Jesus, and he knelt. This moment was filled with tension. Everyone watching knew the law. Contact with a leper meant becoming unclean. But the man's voice revealed something deeper than fear. "Lord," he said, "if you are willing, you can make me clean." It was a remarkable statement. He did not question whether Jesus had the power. He only wondered if Jesus would choose to help him. The man had likely spent years hearing people avoid him, years watching others turn away. Now he waited, in silence. The crowd watched closely. What would Jesus do? Then something unexpected happened. Jesus reached out his hand and touched him. In that moment, compassion overcame every barrier. The law had said that touching a leper brought impurity. But here, the opposite occurred. The power of healing flowed outward from Christ. Then Jesus spoke, "I am willing. Be clean." The gospel tells us that immediately the man's leprosy was gone. His skin was restored. The disease that had isolated him for so long disappeared. In a single moment, everything changed. But Jesus did not stop there. He gave the man an instruction. "See that you tell no one," he said, "but go, show yourself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded." This instruction followed the law described in Leviticus. If someone believed they had been healed, they were to present themselves to the priest. The priest would examine them and declare them clean. Only then could they return fully to society. For this man, the journey ahead would be extraordinary. For the first time in years, he could return home. He could embrace his family. He could walk again through the village gates. He could worship among the people. The miracle was not only physical, it restored his place in the community. The story of the cleansing of the leper reveals something essential about the heart of Christ. Jesus does not turn away from the suffering of the world. He moves toward it. Where others see impurity, he sees a person in need of mercy. Where others keep their distance, he draws near. And through that nearness, healing becomes possible. For generations, Christians have seen in this miracle a deeper symbol. Just as leprosy separated a person from society, sin separates humanity from God. But the gospel tells us that Christ comes close to us. He does not stand far away, he reaches out. And through his mercy, restoration becomes possible. In the quiet hills of Galilee, one man experienced that mercy in a moment that changed his life forever. A simple touch, a few words, and a life restored.